Hi everyone, it's Alison from Let Love Bloom. Welcome to another episode of Tune In Tuesday. And this week's episode is all about helping you really strengthen your connection to your inner guidance system, your intuition, and source energy. So, Tune In Tuesday every week, I tune into my little guides and just receive all the information of what it is they would love for me to share that could help you. And when you're tuning in and doing this kind of work, so much is around intention. And so my intention each week is to really help and support and teach you things that my higher self and the guides and spirit and source energy really feel like it's important to share and teach to you too. So this week they wanted me to share with you all the little tools and techniques that can really help you strengthen your connection to source energy and your higher self and receive all your inner wisdom and guidance yourself too, just like I really learnt to do all those years ago. And so much of it really strengthens when you learn how to raise your energy and vibration and really tap into and step into your light body. Because tuning into spirit, it's a really light, high vibrational energy. And if you're vibrating at a really low energy, well, being in our physical bodies, if when really just our awareness is in our physical body all the time, or our thoughts and awareness is always on low vibrational things like worry or fear or anxiety or just day-to-day survival stuff, we can be really in a low vibration, which can make it harder for us to receive that high vibrational source energy. So they wanted me to share with you some really simple but beautiful energy healing and clearing little techniques that I've been using for a long time, and you might have been using them as well. But it's really all about just helping you feel lighter. So lightness of mind, lightness of heart, lightness of body, lightness of spirit. And some of the ways that I have practiced and learned how to do that. So I have, as a kinesiologist, I have, learned so much about vibrational medicine and vibrational healing tools, things that can really help us vibrate at a higher frequency, where disease or inflammatory illnesses really can't exist if we're vibrating at a higher frequency. And so as a kinesiologist, we use things to help shift our energy and vibration all the time, or clear our energy and vibration. Anything from holding acupressure points to rubbing lymphatics, things like using crystals on the body to help clear and shift energy, even sound, lots of different ways of sound. I have tuning forks at work, even just toning words like listening to beautiful music even is such a beautiful way to shift and lighten your energy. And even essential oils, diffusing them, breathing them in, and even putting them in our water. This one is lemon, and I love putting drops of lemon in my water and drinking it. It's so alkalizing and really good for the liver. And also, I really love saging or smudging my aura, my energy, or the room. And we're going to start with that today. And you can easily and simply buy sage or Palo Santo from metaphysical shops. But all we need to do is set the intention first of I am light. So what I like to do is, first of all, I just like to plug in to the light source. And so what we have to remember here down on earth, if we're not actually plugging in every day to the light source, then we can end up using all our own energy resources all the time, and we can actually get more tired and burnt out quicker than what we realize. It's really important to be plugging in to the light and source energy every day and learning how to take inspired action. Because it's really important, and I just want you to think about this now. How many things in your life, your day-to-day life, that you are trying to do to change a situation or improve a situation or heal a situation, that you are only plugging into your consciousness in your brain, your limited consciousness in your brain, to try and think of the answers. And I know for myself, that is very much what I used to do until I completely hit a rock bottom and exhausting all avenues. And it's not until we surrender, and hand things over to a higher power or plug into a higher power to heal, fix, or bring in the answers or the solutions, that amazing things can start to change. So I just want you to imagine if you were like a toaster, like an actual appliance, a toaster appliance, and you wanted to toast some bread, but you weren't plugged in, you didn't have it plugged in to the actual electricity point, the socket. Your bread wouldn't really get toasted very well, would it? And so it's the same for us. We came from source energy. We were plugged into source energy when we were born. We have electricity flowing through us all the time. But if we're not actually renewing that electricity or plugging ourselves back into the socket or the source energy, we can become very depleted. So what I like to do is I just like to say just a quick little prayer meditation every morning when I wake up, and just imagine the intention of calling in the light, calling in the pure source energy light, the divine, and just imagine this big ball of energy up above your head. And I just want you to imagine it starting to flow down from above, this beautiful white light energy just flowing down from above and flowing over the top of your head, calling in the light and connecting in, calling in divine source energy to help us connect and receive. And then I just want you to imagine we're going to be plugging into the earth as well. And just imagine bringing your awareness down to your feet. And just imagining if you had these beautiful long roots flowing out the bottom of your feet into the ground. How long or short would they feel? And just imagine commanding them to go really, really deep into the earth. These long roots, and then just imagining through those roots you're now going to start to absorb all the earth's nutrients and pure positive energy. Back up into your roots, up into your feet, up into your legs, your spine, bathing your organs, your heart, chest and lungs. So you are and into your heart, and really coming into your heart space and just feeling this light in your heart, this little light glow bulb just starting to power up like you've been plugged into electricity, and you have this beautiful light bulb now starting to light up and flood your whole body. And then I just want you to imagine it flooding out of your body through your aura as well. So just imagine you're a little beautiful snow globe. If you were like a snow globe with the little statue inside that snow globe, plugged into pure source energy and divine love, plugged into earth energy to ground you, and then allowing it to flow into you and through you so that your whole body starts to feel lighter and lighter and lighter. So that's really essential to start to practice what that feels like. And then I just want you to place your hand on your heart and one on your solar plexus. And I just want you to say for me, I am light. And then say, show me what that looks and feels like. And then just notice what you feel or sense or see. Say for me, I am light. And then just notice how that makes your body feel. And just allowing as your vibration starts to get higher and higher and lighter, we're now going to ask that all negative energy, all low vibrational energy to be cleansed and cleared and dissolved from our mind, body and spirit. And then I just like to imagine all negativity just all flowing down and out the bottom of my feet into the earth. And then we're going to use a little bit of Palo Santo. To just clear our aura and our energy field. Because our aura and energy field is such a subtle energy, such a subtle vibration. And this is where we're easily absorbing everybody else's stuff all the time in our energy field. Even before it's even manifested in our physical body yet, it's really essential that we keep our sacred space, our energy field clear and cleansed. And also just calling in divine love to clear and release any energies that are not ours, and send them to the light. Just noticing how that feels. So even if you're not doing this now, my intention is that as I do this, it is also working on you if that is what you would like to happen. Just feeling any negativity just draining out the bottom of your feet, like someone's just pulled the plug on a bath. All right. How is that feeling? And then it's also really nice to use sometimes an essential oil to clear and cleanse our energy. And I love to use lemongrass, and I just put a couple of drops on my hands and just breathe that in. And I'm just going to send the energy of lemongrass out to you as well. And I just love to wave it as well over my heart, over my body, and through my auric field, cleansing and clearing and releasing. Okay, how does that feel? And then it's also really nice to just use a little bit of sound even. And so just even when I just play some of this sound, just want you to notice how that makes your body feel. As that light vibration resonates through your energy field. How's that feeling? And then I like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Just using those words, thank you, thank you, thank you, instantly triggers your mind to start to think of and be aware of and to think about things that you are grateful for or that you are thankful for. And it instantly can lighten your heart and bring lightness to your body. So I like to say all the time, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then notice what kind of inspired thoughts come through when I really start to get into that receptive mode, that gratitude mode, and that thankful mode. And then instantly I like to start to have that flow of gratitude flowing through my thoughts and my body, and I like to write down every day in my little journal things that I'm grateful for. Things I'm grateful for. And keeping it as light and as general. Keeping things really light and general to start with is so important, especially when you've been weighed down a lot or you might have a lot of stress on your plate at the moment. So just keeping it general and starting to write down things that you are grateful for. I am grateful for the beautiful fresh air I breathe today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful for my body that can walk and get up and move about today. I'm so thankful for having fresh water, sunlight. I'm just grateful for having a bed to sleep in last night. And just starting by keeping your thoughts really, really general and just expanding them as you feel comfortable. So grateful for my family, or I'm just grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for this information. I'm grateful for my beautiful pets, or the food that I love to prepare, or just gratitude for music that you could listen to. Just whatever's coming through for you, just spend some time writing that down. And then what I like to practice is saying the things that I like and the things that I love. So again, you might want to start off really general with this too. And things like, I love my morning cup of coffee. I love the beach. I love listening to music. I just love drinking a beautiful glass of fresh cold water when it's really, really hot. I love giving my pet a big cuddle. I love seeing my children's faces. I love that I'm such a beautiful person. I love that I always try my best. I love that I have had beautiful experiences in my life. Just start general and just see what flows through you, and it really helps open and expand your heart and your vibration to be attuning more and more and more every day to what lights you up, what brings you joy, what things that you love. And the more that you raise your energy and vibration to those higher vibrational thoughts and feelings, and attune yourself to that, and strengthen this intuitive muscle, it's amazing what can start to show up. Because the more you raise your energy and vibration, the more you focus on love, the more that you can bring into you. And then the more you can receive all that pure positive energy and intuition and inner guidance and inner wisdom more and more every day. And you just become the receiver. You become the channel, the receiver for this power greater than you that is you. It's just we get pretty disconnected from divine love and source energy, because of being a human. So this is actually just us returning to love. So the more I've practiced this over the years, the more it's been easier and easier for me to return to love, or return to peace, or get myself into returning to a softer feel-good feeling easier and easier. It doesn't necessarily, it doesn't prevent things happening sometimes that are out of your control. But it's really helped me over the years cope better and return to my inner wisdom and a feeling of peace and reassurance faster and faster, which is so important. All right, so we're just gonna, then what I like to do is pull a card while I'm in this high vibrational receptive state. I've written down things that I'm grateful for. I've written down things that light me up or that I love. And then I like to say again to Spirit, show me where I need to go or show me what I need to do. I surrender this struggle for whatever it is in your life that you may have been, you're struggling with or still trying to make peace with, surrendering it over to this power greater than us. And I like to just receive any extra messages and that can point me in the right direction or give me inspired action for the day. And so sometimes I like to just pull a card, and there's so many different decks of oracle cards. You can use whatever you like. Today I'm using a crystal card, and I just like to shuffle my cards while I'm just saying, please show me what I need to know today for my highest good. And then when I feel guided to stop shuffling, sometimes it takes a bit longer. All right. And this card is Fire Agate, the crystal, creativity. And as I tune into this card, because again, you can either look these things up in the book normally that the cards come with, or I love to tune into this card and receive what is this card all about for me, and why is this card so important that I've received this today. And creativity is such an important practice as well. Getting into your heart, receiving inspiration, inspired action really helps you start to feel more and more creative. And so if you've been trying to create something in your life, maybe you're trying to create a family, or create a business, or create more money, or create more health, or well-being, or love. It all comes down to creativity, and tapping into source energy really helps you tap into your creativity. And you are a creator. Actually, that's what the message is today. That you came to earth. We all came to earth to create. And sometimes we forget that. We get caught up in the day-to-day life, and we forget about what we're actually creating when we get caught up in negativity or doubt or worry. But you are the creator of your own life, your own destiny. And source energy is fully here to empower you and help you create the life that you're really worthy and deserving of having. So creativity is not a waste of time. I know I used to be really, really creative when I was a young girl, and I wanted to actually be an artist. And I loved being in the art department at school, and I actually started doing working in an art department of an advertising agency and a graphic design studio when I left school. I loved being creative. I loved looking at creative things. So even if you get out today or go and look at things that are creative, get inspired by other people's creativity, but also plugging into your higher self, your soul self, your essence, which is so creative because it actually created you. Your higher self actually got together with the divine all those years ago to create the little human you. and you are still a creator every single day of your life. So make sure you are really starting to become more and more aware of what it is that you're creating in your life with your thoughts and your energy. So practice what we did today, clearing your energy field every day, and start stepping into your creativity. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that Tune In Tuesday today. That was so much fun for me. And let me know how you go. And we will be, you can send me a message, or if you want any other, if you'd like me to discuss any other topics during Tune In Tuesday, please, you can email me or send me a message. Just go to my website, www.letlovebloom.com.au, and I'm here to help. And so is your little guides and spirit team as well. All right, so sending you infinite love. Have a beautiful week.